We can decorate the ceiling with an optimistic feeling when we build a little home.
T.K. Devine of Los Angeles is creator of Our Own Backyard Homes.
We are starting with the prototype, which is something we call the Porta-Home.
They'll feature solar panels,
almost completely self-contained, except for water tanks that just require a hose, unless you've got an abundance of rainwater.
not likely there in the great American desert. Call it efficient living.
Our homes will be mobile. There will be what we call micro-living units, and they will be affordable.
And to that end,
we are interested in financial donations at this point because we have to finish the prototype.
and who would live in these?
The main purpose first is to house the economically deprived homeless population we have in LA, specifically speaking, the population of homeless college students that are rather pervasive in the university system here.
Mind you, we're not talking a mansion here.
The interior of the living space itself is about 8 by 8, maybe a little bit less.
But TK, all 6'1" of him, is proving it's livable by living in one for a year. Plus,
We utilize a lot of the exterior space. So there's outdoor cooking space, there's a separate shower and toilet space.
oh, speaking of toilets, this portable home is made from a porta potty.
The porta potty that we're using right now is brand new from the factory. They didn't even add the toilet assembly inside the unit. We're just taking the shell of the structure and utilizing it as a structure we can build within.
But they will be adding some kind of toilet.
We've got a few different toilets that we're looking at, including vacuum toilets and incinerating toilets that will dispose of the waste odor-free.
Why build homes out of porta potties?
This is a unit that kind of symbolizes a space that people don't often think of as a dignified space to spend their time in.
Well, you've got that right. More about our own backyardhomes.org in our next report tomorrow at this time. Be Offbeat. I'm Jim Bohannon. T.K. Devine of Los Angeles is creator of Our Own Backyardhomes.org.
This is a wheelchair-accessible porta potty that's been converted into a tiny house that sits atop a trailer.
A trailer?
We'll be mounting the porta potty on top of a flatbed trailer. And then we're going to be mounting all of this stuff on top of the flatbed.
Once the unit is built, TK will break it in.
What I'm planning to do is tour this unit around different neighborhoods of Los Angeles to prove that this works.
Find them online everywhere.
We have a website, www.ourownbackyardhomes.org. We also have a GoFundMe page. We have social media sites on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
As for where to put these,
There are landowners that are willing to house units like this on their land.
well, it is Los Angeles.
A city like LA, we've got a lot of horizontal available residential space.
The porta potty homes are solar powered and heating will be no problem.
The climate in Southern California is impeccable. So we're dealing with ideal conditions. It rarely rains. The temperatures are rarely extreme.
What's the ultimate goal at ourownbackyardhomes.org?
I don't have any delusions of grandeur that the 55,000 homeless people in LA are going to be housed in people's backyards and porta homes. That's too much. But I do think that we can start to make an impact with the economically deprived homeless population here.
Who gets to stay in one?
The plan as it stands is to have a scholarship program for homeless college students and to find property partners near their places of livelihood, which, in this case would be schools, and to find those spots for a year at a time.
Hey, scholarships tend to only cover tuition and expenses. Not many include your own porta potty home. Besides, this should get you used to the alternatives to your parents' basement. The Offbeat. I'm Jim Bohannon.